What's up? What's up? This is episode 3 of Car Conversations with OG Ribbz. Today we're going to talk about discipline. Discipline is a very important aspect of anyone's life. When it comes to discipline, you have to have control. What do you need control of? Just yourself. When it comes to yourself, you need control of your body and your mind. When you physically do things, you need to have control. When you mentally think of things, you need control. One thing about control, the only thing you ever need to control is yourself. And a lot of people have a hard time realizing that. Some people would bypass controlling themselves and their actions and try to control someone else, as far as being involved with someone in a relationship or what have you. It could just be any type of situation. Someone tries to control it. Now, situations and relationships at times does need controlling, but a lot of times is based on how you go about that situation and relationship. For example, as far as the situation, you have managers, you have supervisors, you have people in charge. Those people, in a way, are in control. They're not necessarily in control of you and their employees. They're responsible for them, but they more so control the job itself to make sure the job is ran the way it's supposed to be ran. That's why they're called managers to manage and supervisors to supervise. As far as a relationship, in relationships, people don't realize a lot of time relationships is all about just knowing your place. The man knowing his place, the woman knowing her place. When it comes to the man knowing his place, all he has to do is be the man. When it comes to the woman knowing her place, all she has to do is be the woman. When it comes to control, if you control yourself, going back to what I said, your body and your mind, if you control your thoughts, and just that, everything will fall in place into a relationship. Now, we can get into more things when it comes to relationships, but right now we're talking about discipline. And the biggest thing when it comes to discipline to me is control. Controlling yourself. Controlling yourself from getting in trouble. Controlling yourself from getting any type of situation that you don't want to see yourself in. You gotta have control, so you'll see yourself not in those situations. And if you happen to get in those situations, you see yourself out of those situations. So discipline is a big aspect of anyone's life. It's a big aspect of my life. When I was younger and not as mature as I am now, I didn't have discipline. In a way, you have to be experienced enough to accept discipline for what it is. You have to be mature enough to accept discipline for what it is. But discipline is a very, very big aspect of my life, your life, everyone's life. You have to have discipline. You can't be 60 years old out here wilding like you 20 years old. That's ridiculous. If you 20 years old and you doing what you're supposed to do, either as a 20-year-old or even a 30 or 40-year-old, from a mature standpoint, that's great. That's great. That's great. That person might achieve their discipline at an early age. With me, I started achieving my discipline maybe in my early 30s, at least by my middle 30s, and I'm 39. I have the discipline that I need and the discipline I deserve. But one aspect of life that you have to have is discipline. So if that's one thing you're lacking, be strong enough to accept the fact that you needed to make your life even better. But you need discipline. And like I said, in my opinion, discipline is all about having control of yourself, having control of your actions, having control of your thoughts. That's discipline. Control yourself. That's all I have. Y'all be safe. Holla.